Greetings, and it is an honor to be with each one of you, especially based on the encouragement and support that I have received over the period from 30th September 2021 to 2022. And so it's my joy and honor to bring you this video to share what has happened over the last 1 year. On 30th of September, I did my long walk out of Maritime History Society with the final day in uniform. And that same evening, a group of family and friends had joined together to commemorate this transition into a new innings. So I'm going to share this story in three parts. The first is on the fraternity of family and friends. The second is the transformation journey and the travels I had digitally as well as in person. And then the third part is on the academic uh, advancements and the journey that I have had to this part. So as I come to the first component, family and friends, now, just within 2 days, a group of family members across various streams and generations and backgrounds just gathered to provide an amazing encouragement. And the year itself has been full of celebrations as a blended family with six of us, and the seventh is our Labrador. So it's always been a continuous celebration. But I want to make special mention of this visual, this picture that comes up where Vinita and I at the US Club on a very wonderful time of sunset with Prakash and Lalita. It was a beginning of an amazing relationship that culminated on 24th of October in a beautiful engagement ceremony where eldest Chaitanya got engaged to Prashant, a merchant navy engineer, and the son of Prakash and Lalita. When I talk of family, which better family than the one of Bombay Baptist Church, Colaba? And it has provided me the best way to express my learnings, my sharing, and my insights in multiple opportunities all throughout the year. And with that, so I kind of set up to the next phase, which is about my transformation travels. And what better place than to begin with my journey of the Maxwell leadership? This is the Live to Lead last year on 7th of October. That journey just continued with the launch of the Johnson Odakkal initiatives. Again, support was awesome as people just came together on 21st of November, and we began this venture to enable you to know, grow, and live. The journey continued in March and in August at the International Maxwell Conference, but August of this year has been truly special, where in addition to being a part of the President's Advisory Council, I was able to do my first table host responsibility. The greatest joy is to be picked up as one of the 10 global finalists for the stage time speaking selection and engagement. And though I was joining in digitally, friends from the Maxwell leadership really made it a memorable opportunity. The journey continued, and I was happy to have these speaking opportunities with the Indic Research Foundation, interact with the Mumbai Transformation Network on 25th of November, uh, head back to my alumni, the Department of Civics and Politics, on a talk on the lessons learned from the 2611 event. A special mention to Gujarat Maritime University, which has grown into an amazing relationship, especially with the MBA Shipping Management program. And this is in December, doing a workshop, spending 2 days with them. And in the same journey to meet this wonderful person, Sharad Sarangadharan, who handles the business development at Gujarat Maritime Board and is also a mentor to the Gujarat Maritime University. Uh, on 10th of December, the Kanoji Angre Maritime Research Institute, along with the University of Mumbai, had made a special webinar on shipbuilding, and I could share some insights with a little focus anchored around green shipping. And then 14th of December was the 75th anniversary or the Diamond Jubilee of the Goa liberation. And I had an amazing opportunity to recall what my father had done in 1955 as he took part in the Malabar Jatha, where he had led a team during the Goa liberation struggle and that journey. But even more special, by the end of in that trip itself, I had the opportunity to visit the Naval Aviation Museum, an amazing initiative by then Rear Admiral Philippos Pinamotel, and visit the National Hydrographic Institute, which, as a marine navigator, hydrographers are very major friend and companion. The end of the year saw Vinita and a good friend Jasmine join me to make a JOI field trip to Malabar, spending time in Wayanad and Vaitri, and ending in Bepur to visit the Chalyam and the Urus, which is the traditional boat building. But the best part was to be at Bepur at the International Water Festival, being curated by none other than Commander Abhilash Tomi Kirti Chakra, who is, as we speak, in the second position in the Golden Globe race, and has just crossed the equator and heading towards an amazing repeat journey. So that was 2021, and then Vinita and I had this amazing joy to see a new year and new beginning, which continue to provide insights. I had a great opportunity to wish a mariner score a century, and that's Captain J.C. Anand, turned 100. What an encouragement and what a legacy. I joined Paul Woodgage of World War II TV, YouTube channel in France, and I relived my efforts in writing the book Timeless Wake, and I could share that with a global audience. And some weeks later, on the Shahid Smarak Divas initiative by the government to commemorate martyrs, as part of the Navy Foundation Mumbai chapter, there was a walk on Marine Drive and commemoration at the Sagar Memorial of the Naval Uprising. On a personal note, the end of March saw me particularly end 3 decades of staying in naval accommodation, and we relocated just 10 kilometers away, but into Mumbai Central. And that's the view of what I call every night my Shanghai view. And a couple of days later, for the first time, we established and shifted our business office to the DBS Business Center at Lower Parel. And that is us on day one. Comes National Maritime Day, and I had the opportunity to join a very prominent think tank, Pragna Bharti, and share about my interpretation of India's maritime journey. In that same period, I was with the Gujarat Maritime University once again on 2 occasions in April to talk about blue economy and its impact on the maritime industry. With the GMU, the JOI had the privilege to do a organizational culture workshop called Culture for Competence over 4 sessions, and the feedback was really wonderful. In fact, I must say the first batch of the MBA Shipping Management from GMU has got placed in wonderful opportunities in shipping. 100% placement record is something that the GMU can be proud of. Back in Mumbai, I was at the Bhavdaji Lad Museum for its celebration of 150 years with Dr. Tasneem Zakaria, the director, and the release of the book Mumbai, A City Through Objects by the then tourism minister and a good friend Aditya Thackeray. And that was special. August was nationally the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav month, and that was a range of engagements. on 1st of August to be with the Euro School at Airoli called and to watch an exhibition called Nemesis of War. Wonderful work done by the staff and students. At the time to spend with a young enthusiast called Aditya Bagel and his channel Aditya Kehte Hain, and could share my journey. But then my team and I could go to Metropolis Healthcare and the Vidya Vihar complex and share on 12th of August along with Colonel Shashidharan our journey. And I'm really grateful to Ishida, Meghna, and the entire Metropolis team for giving us that honor and opportunity. 2nd of September was a really wonderful day for the nation with the commissioning of Indian naval ship Vikrant. It was also my live digital TV debut with Times Now Navbharat in Hindi. Great opportunity to just relish and cherish that time. And just a couple of weeks ago, collaboratively with the Radical Generation, the youth group of Bombay Baptist Church, GOI could organize a workshop called Build Well to promote good habits. So that's been the journey through the transformation travails. And with that, let me just move to my journey into the academic space. And where else to begin but 8th of October as an alumnus of the Department of Civics and Politics, University of Mumbai, where I got my thesis. I could share with the department, the postgraduate students on India's maritime security and its perspectives. Same month last year, I could go across to Naval War College, again, a place where I was part of the 21st Naval Higher Command course, and I was speaking to the 34th course, an overview of the maritime history of India with focus on a few of the elements. In November, I had the honor to be invited to be an honorary adjunct fellow at the National Maritime Foundation, a prominent think tank supported by the Navy. And then again, back to a teaching session. The Maritime Labour Law Academy is a special initiative in the last week of November, and I was able to talk about certain historical perspectives and share that. But now I come to something really special. Mathematics has been my first love, and what better way than to interact with the primary grade teachers across Navy Children's School all over India and share with them on how to live and love mathematics as a primary school learner. And all of them said yes to mathematics. Now, January remained a special month. In fact, from January to April, I had this wonderful opportunity just to spend time with 207 first year law graduates at the Gujarat National Law University. What a bunch of encouraging, enthusiastic students. Most of it digital, but also some sessions in person to study about comparative world history, legal developments, and very, very treasured moment. But the GNLU journey didn't finish with that. I had teaching sessions at two sets of courses for a collaborative course between GNLU and Indian Navy on naval operations law. And I did focus on law of the sea and maritime law in that whole process. To us at GOI, the month of period from June to August were a series of internships. Two interns from Roya College in the month of June, another intern from Ahmedabad University continued a month further. And these young interns did an amazing job of archiving heritage collections and narratives that are part of my personal collection. We're hoping to add to them. In my academic journey, a great moment was to be a successful PhD guide. And I must share this that Commodore Dr. S.K. Jha, retired, who's with the BrahMos company, so wonderfully defended his thesis on 19th of July. And I moved to the next phase to be a successful guide. And I was then back at the Naval War College with the 35th Naval Higher Command course and share and interact on the Kunjali Marakars and on the Kanauji Angre. And just in a back-to-back program, had the opportunity to go all the way to the National Law Institute University at Bhopal, along with my interns. I had 4 legal history interns, Dev, Shubh, Janvi, and Sonia, and 3 of them came to the 3rd All India Legal History Congress, and 2 of them presented a paper. The 3rd one was helping me with certain initiatives, and that's been a great an amazing opportunity. But academics did not complete with only talks. My articles and publications has been another source of encouragement and opportunity to share. It began on 2nd of October with Bharat Shakti. Very grateful for them to put this piece, a maritime legacy, very interesting, and you could go back and read it, Priesthood of Peace. Maharashtra Times, my first Marathi article, but honestly, I didn't write it in Marathi. I just wrote, and Sameer Karve of Maharashtra Times then did the piece in Marathi. And I'm so thankful to you, Sameer, for that assistance and support. And then on the beating retreat on 30th January 2022, there was a lot of hullabulla about the naval band. And so I landed up having my Indian Express debut and talking about just leave the band alone. Great opportunity to talk about India's own Titanic. It's 1888 story on SS Vaiterna, and that came out in the week on the 10th July edition. So that's where we are as I'm about to close. So where do we find ourselves? And I must say this without hesitation. For us, our 2 big lines of service have been, we call it discover your superpower, a discovery session of 40 minutes, or making effort to make a personal navigation plan. And that's one of the successful beneficiaries of the plan, a young 20-year-old. So what we are doing is gradually we are moving towards making it possible for young learners or young professionals to, if you have a dream college, if you have a dream career, we can come alongside and make it happen, providing you the help, guidance, and support. And so do connect with us on this initiative. What lies ahead? On 14th of October at the which will be the International Students Day, we have a special free webinar, Maximize Your Message. And later by December, we will bring a summit experience called Leading in 21st Century, guided by many global influencers. And that should be something that you will cherish and we will talk about. So last visual I have for you is what I posted on 30th of September, and so encouraged by all the feedback. This is like a snapshot of the year gone by, and I end this video by saying the year has been one of gratitude and grace, and so that's where I want to close. And in the story, stay connected with us. For us, we at the Johnson Odakkal Initiatives, it's our honor and privilege to be of service to you. Thank you. It's been amazing talking to you through this medium, and I hope you relish this. Take care. God bless.